The Builder Base 2.0 update in Clash has been interesting to say the least, but today we got new bases for you. Finally. What's going on, my friends? My name is Joe. Welcome back to the show. And with the amount of elixir you get being based on how well your base defends, you might need to change bases far more often than before. Chapters will be added so you can skip ahead to your respective builder hall levels, but keep in mind that as the game meta develops, some of these bases are more than likely going to become obsolete, if not in the next couple of weeks. Have you ever Googled yourself and you were shocked to find your personal information exposed on one of those public listing sites? I'm going to be real with you. I've had to deal with identity theft situations multiple times over the years, and it is not fun. Data brokers are making a fortune selling your information to robocallers, spammers, and others who want to learn more about you, like where you live. And that's why I'm excited to tell you about today's video sponsor, Aura. Aura can identify data brokers exposing your information and submit opt-out requests on your behalf. And brokers are legally required to remove your information if you ask them to, but they make it super hard to do. Let Aura handle it for you. You can try Aura free for 2 weeks if you use my link. Aura also does so much more to protect you and your family from online threats you can't see, like malicious websites, compromised passwords, and exposed family information. It's really easy to set up so you don't have to download several different apps to get things like parental controls, antivirus, VPN, and password management. You get everything for one affordable price. I personally like the fact that they're scanning for things like bank accounts in my name to prevent from financial fraud. Yeah, been there, done that, not fun. Let Aura do the hard work of keeping you safe online so you can focus on the other stuff with peace of mind. Now, you can either let people continue to exploit and profit off your private information, or you can go to aura.com/kennyjo to start your 2-week free trial. That is also linked down in the description below. And thank you to Aura for sponsoring today's video. Now, here's our base at Builder Hall level 4, and the notable troop options for most players' use would be the baby dragons and the beta minions. The goal for this base is to make troops path around the outside and secure the 1-star defense, especially if they're using a ground army. The placement of the guard post near the crusher is intended to disrupt ground troop attempts, but also force air attackers to avoid the air defensive buildings, such as the air bombs and firecrackers. Air attackers may clear the builder hall, but their army should be too weak to clear backside air defending buildings. So I did test this base a little bit, and I did try baby dragons and boxer giants with beta minions and got around 70%, so be aware of that. At Builder Hall level 5, the notable troops would be the baby dragons, the boxer giants, and the beta minions, but also the addition of the cannon cart and night witch users at higher levels. The goal for this base is to disrupt beta minion and or night witch assault from higher level players with mines and mega mines set to air mode. Large distance between the firecrackers placed next to archer towers so cannon carts in mortar mode cannot outrange them. And then there's also an opening near the crusher to funnel ground troops into the center of the base and be targeted by outside defenses. Now, I did test this base out and force quit multiple players. Builder Hall level 6 is the start of our multi-phase attacks, and the notable troops at this level would obviously be beta minions, baby dragons, dropship, and night witch users, depending on what trophy range you're in. The goal for this pair of bases is to defend the air meta, which most players prefer on the builder base. Builder Hall is centrally placed with archer tower coverage to defend the cannon cart mortar mode. The guard post is in the center to lure troops into range of the firecrackers to target and disrupt the air troops. Now, in a test, we did use baby dragons to see how well this base performed. Now, you got to understand, I attack a little bit different than most players out there, so I was able to 3-star stage 1. However, on stage 2, my army was a little too weak to take it down even with the reinforcement camp. This is stage 1 of our Builder Hall level 7 base, and the notable troops at this level would obviously be the dropship and beta minion combination, night witches, and then obviously the baby dragon, which is more than likely going to be the meta moving forward for a lot of players. The goal for this base is focused on disrupting the air meta, with the Builder Hall centrally placed near the air bombs, double wall layered to avoid battle machine entry and clearance. Double entry points to lure the battle machine into the crusher and the giant cannon. The giant cannon is centrally placed to disrupt skeletons from the dropship or target Night Witch from long range. And then over on stage 2, it's established to slow remaining air troops to prevent the second star. At Builder Hall level 8, this is where things are going to change drastically with the addition of the Power P.E.K.K.A. Now remember, that thing is unlocked at level 13, so a lot of players are more than likely going to target it. Now whether they actually upgrade it to level 16 or not is a different story. This is our base at Builder Hall level 8 with the notable troop addition of the Power P.E.K.K.A. The goal for this base is designed to slow the air troop assault, i.e. baby dragons, with multiple firecrackers placed to deter entry from the bottom of the base. Mega Tesla is placed in the center for coverage as troops move around the outer layer of walls. The issue that I'm seeing with this base is after testing, the Power P.E.K.K.A.s at level 16 are wow. Not even kidding. So until they actually address the strength of the Power P.E.K.K.A., this base might not be effective if you start seeing those types of troops. Now the Battlecopter on stage 2, it is slow, but it does pose a serious threat with range being on a weak air defense side. At Builder Hall level 9, the notable troop addition would be the Hog Glider in conjunction with the Power P.E.K.K.A. gaining 2 more levels. So with this design, stage 1 is set up with the Mega Tesla centrally placed to cause damage on high hit point troops like the Power P.E.K.K.A. as they attack around the outside of the base. Traps are set to air, anticipating that Hog Gliders might be used to come in and try to target the cannons and or the lava launcher, because obviously that's an annoying defense. Crushers on both ends to potentially destroy Hog Riders or damage ground troops such as giants on stage 2. Both stages have archer tower coverage to outrange cannon cart in mortar mode. And then for our Builder Hall level 10 base, I've been using this one for like the last week just to really see how well it's done. At first, it was doing phenomenal, but then as the meta has progressed, it's been getting quite interesting on whether it's able to defend or not. It has not been 6-starred yet, but it's only a matter of time. This base layout is a hybrid style with important defenses such as the firecrackers and Mega Tesla in the center. Builder Hall is on the outside to protect core defenses and make access difficult. The X-Bow is located on stage 2 in the center to target weakened ground troops who wander into the crushers. Gaps in the base are meant to avoid Electro Fire Wizard chain value.